Good day, everyone, and welcome to our training workshop on Total Quality Management, TQM in short, for operational excellence. I'll be your facilitator. I'm excited to be here with the engineering, maintenance, operations, quality, and planning teams. Over presentation slides, we're going to explore a powerful philosophy that can change not just how we work, but also how we think about our roles and our contribution to the success of organization. What is TQM? Showing the four principles: customer focus, continuous improvement, employee engagement, and process-centered approach. So what exactly is total quality management? It's not a program, it's a long-term philosophy. It's built on four key principles: putting the customer first, a relentless drive for continuous improvement, engaging every employee, and focusing on our processes. It's a holistic approach where everyone is responsible for quality. TQM compile with the four classical pillars, each labeled 1. Customer focus, 2. Continuous improvement, Kaizen, 3. Employee engagement, 4. Process-centered approach. To build our house of quality, we rely on four foundational pillars. First, a relentless customer focus. Second, a commitment to continuous improvement, also known as Kaizen. Third, the total employee engagement of our teams. And fourth, a disciplined, process-centered approach. These four pillars are the foundation for everything we will learn.
Our final pillar is continuous improvement, or Kaizen as it's known in Japan. This means, quote, change for the better. The key idea here is that improvement is not a one-time project. It's a daily activity. We are not looking for one massive, multi-million-dollar project to solve all our problems. We are looking for hundreds of small, smart improvements that make our work a little bit easier, a little bit safer, and a little bit better every single day. The pillar of continuous improvement. There are three crucial topics. First, 5S is a workplace organization method that uses a list of 5 Japanese words: siei, weiye, seiton, seiton, seiso, seiso, seiketsu, seiketsu, and shitsuke, shitsuke. These have been translated by whom as sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. Second, PDCAA, systematic approach to problem solving and improvement. The third, root cause analysis RCA, the continuous fixing the problem at its root causes, the prevention, not reaction. Let's move into these three.
This slide focuses on total quality management, specifically the concept of Kaizen, which means continuous improvement. Kaizen is fundamental to TQM and emphasizes that lasting progress comes from many small, incremental changes rather than large, sudden shifts. The 5S framework shown here supports this philosophy by promoting practices like eliminating waste, fostering teamwork, encouraging self-discipline, and standardizing processes. These elements work together to improve morale and quality through ongoing suggestions and quality circles. This approach helps organizations build a culture of continuous enhancement, leading to sustained success over time. As you saw in the diagram, all 8 pillars rest on a solid foundation, 5S. Without a clean, organized, and standardized workplace, we cannot succeed with TPM. It is the non-negotiable starting point. 5S is more than just housekeeping. Shine, for example, is not just about making things look good. It's a form of inspection. When you are cleaning a machine, you will notice oil leaks, loose bolts, cracks, and other early warning signs of a problem. A successful 5S program creates a visual workplace where abnormalities, things that are out of place or wrong, stand out immediately, making it easier for everyone to maintain standards.
So how do we do Kaizen? The engine that drives continuous improvement is called the PDCA cycle: plan, do, check, act. This is the scientific method for problem solving. You identify a problem and plan a potential solution. You do the solution, testing it on a small scale. You check the results. Did it work? And finally, you ACT. If it worked, you standardize the new process. If not, you've learned something and can start the cycle again with a new plan. We will be using this cycle a lot in TQM activities.
This slide focuses on the plan phase of the PDCA cycle, which is fundamental to total quality management and continuous improvement through Kaizen. It emphasizes the importance of thoroughly understanding the current situation before making changes. Identifying specific problems or opportunities for improvement allows for targeted efforts. Analyzing root causes ensures that solutions address the underlying issues rather than symptoms. Setting clear, measurable objectives helps track progress and success. Finally, developing a detailed plan to test potential solutions ensures that changes are implemented thoughtfully and can be evaluated effectively. The circular PDCA diagram visually reinforces the iterative nature of this process, highlighting that planning is just the first step in a continuous cycle of improvement.
This slide focuses on the DO phase of the PDCA cycle, which is central to total quality management and continuous improvement through Kaizen. It highlights that executing the plan is typically done on a small scale, such as a pilot test or trial, to reduce risks and avoid major disruptions. During this phase, it is essential to collect data meticulously to evaluate the impact of the changes implemented. This careful approach ensures that any adjustments are based on evidence, supporting informed decision-making in subsequent phases of the cycle. The circular diagram visually reinforces the iterative nature of PDCA, emphasizing that DO is a critical step in driving quality improvements effectively and safely.
This slide focuses on the check phase of the PDCA cycle, a core component of total quality management and continuous improvement through Kaizen. During this phase, the data gathered in the do phase is carefully analyzed and compared against the goals established in the plan phase. This step is crucial because it validates whether the actions taken are effective and meet the desired objectives. However, it is often overlooked, with teams prematurely moving to the act phase based on assumptions rather than solid evidence. Emphasizing the importance of this analysis phase helps ensure that improvements are data-driven and sustainable, preventing costly mistakes and fostering a culture of learning and accountability within the organization.
The emphasis here is on the act phase, where decisions are made based on the check phase results. If the implemented change proves successful, it becomes standardized through updates to procedures and training, ensuring consistent application across the organization. If the change is unsuccessful, the team carefully analyzes the issues, refines the plan, and restarts the cycle with a new test. This iterative process drives ongoing improvement and quality enhancement, reinforcing a culture of learning and adaptation within the organization. This is the most important tool you will learn. It is the scientific method for improvement.
Let's formally define root cause analysis, or RCA. This is the core of effective problem solving. What it is. As the picture illustrates, RCA is about looking past the visible symptoms, the leaves of the tree, and digging down to find the fundamental, underlying root cause of the problem. We're not just fixing what's broken, we're figuring out why it broke. Why do we use it? The reason is simple and powerful. By eliminating the root cause, we prevent the problem from ever coming back. If you only trim the leaves, address the symptoms, the problem will just grow back. But if you remove the root, you solve the issue permanently. That is the entire goal of this process. So how do we make employee involvement a reality? The primary method in TQM is the quality circle. Quite simply, a quality circle is a small group of employees from the same work area who volunteer to meet regularly. Their mission is to identify, analyze, and solve the problems they face in their own jobs. This isn't a top-down task force, it's a team of experts focused on their immediate work environment. And why is this so powerful? Because it directly empowers frontline employees. It gives them the structure, the tools, and the authority to improve their own processes from the bottom up. Instead of just complaining about a problem, they are given the means to solve it. This is the engine that drives continuous improvement and builds a true culture of quality.
The goal of this training is not just learning TQM, but doing TQM. Quality is a journey, not a destination, and it starts with the first small improvement you make tomorrow. Thank you for your commitment to excellence. We'll now open the floor for any final questions. That brings us to the end of the formal presentation. We've covered a lot of ground, and I want to open the floor for any final questions you might have about anything we've discussed. Thank you all for your active participation, great questions, and hard work over these presentation. I'm confident that you have the tools and knowledge to begin your journey. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for your time and attention.
Have a nice day.